Why, hello there. Can you tell by my glasses that I've been out in the rain? They were essentially useless today on my ruck. It was just a 1 mile ruck. It shouldn't have been that big a deal, and it generally wouldn't be. But it was pouring down rain, and it was heavy week this week in HDT. Singlen really is a sadist. And I really am a masochist, apparently, because I keep doing all this stuff to myself. I'm recording on my phone again today because it seems like the quality is better, even though it's the front-facing camera on a kind of cheap phone. It still seems to be better than my laptop, so I'm just here. Can't see me too well, but there's my shirt. I don't know if you can read that or not, but Kant was a philosopher, and as those of you who know me, you might know I'm a philosophy major, or I was a philosophy major in college. I also have these super embarrassing mermaid leggings today. Whatever, they were cheap. Anyway, so this week in HGT was heavy week, so raised weight in pretty much everything. I didn't raise weight on every single thing. There were some new workouts this week that we haven't been doing. Just chin-ups today. I can't tell you the last time that I did chin-ups. I can tell you that it certainly hasn't been in the last 6 months because I moved into my house 6 months ago and had not installed the chin-up bar. And I remember I used to use it back at my old place, but I just hadn't used it since then. So if you're wondering why my hair is dry, I was wearing I know you're like, Sarah, you say you're out in the rain, but that hair is awful dry for that. I put on one of those, jackets that prevent you from getting wet, whatever they're called, windbreakers or whatever. Anyway, what was I talking about? It's heavy week chin-ups. Yep. So I did chin-ups for the first time in at least 6 months today, and we're supposed to do it with the ruck weight, but he said to go down to body weight if you had to, and I definitely had to. It was definitely a workout. It was a lot of effort to get that done. I know that it looks like I'm looking up into well, it's my right, maybe your left, but I'm really just looking at myself on my phone. I'm sorry. Let's see, what else we gotta do that was new this week? There were just a few other things that, like muscles that I hadn't worked out at all in the last 6 weeks hardly, that just couldn't take more weight than either the 20 pounds that I've been doing this with most of the time this week, or either that or just body weight, like I said with the chin-ups. So in those exercises, I didn't go up in weight at all. But in all the other exercises, I kind of felt like I needed to start going up in weight anyway. I kind of noticed that the workouts, while they were still difficult and I still pushed myself, they weren't taking as long, and it didn't seem like my body was as exhausted afterwards. And so I thought, well, it's about time to go up weight anyway, and then a heavy week hits and we go up weight, so it worked out. And it was really nice. A lot of the rucks that I did this week, almost all of them, except for the 12 mile, which I talked about in the last video, but all of the regular rucks that I did this week were extra weight, a lot of extra weight. I think that all of the rucks that I did this week were 50-pound maybe. The ruck that I just got back from was a total of 60 though. I had 30 pounds in my pack and then 30 pounds in the coupon, which was just a sandbag. Yeah, all the rucks with the exercises this week were coupon rucks, which is basically, for those of you who don't understand what a coupon is when you're rucking, it's basically just an extra weight. It's something that just adds a little extra difficulty. Kind of going out of focus here. But the first thing that I took was actually one of these kettlebells. I think I took a 20-pound with me the first day, and then I took 20-pound sandbag the second time I had to do it, and then today I had a 30-pound sandbag with me, as well as putting more weight in the ruck itself. So I feel like I did pretty good this week. I don't remember there being any specific numbers that I was really proud of, but just the fact that I'm getting it all done. I looked at the leaderboard. For those of you who don't know anything about HDT, there is you have a buddy. That's the sort of standard. You get a buddy, and it's somebody that you don't know, and they're usually like somewhere in another part of the country. And you tell your buddy what exercises you did and when, and then it's just sort of a way of accountability, keeping accountability. But everyone who signs up gets a buddy, unless they specifically say they don't want one. So everybody who signs up gets a buddy, and then you and your buddy get points for however many workouts you do. And whoever has the most points at the end, you get a discount on the next round if you sign up for another round. And today, for the first time, I looked at the leaderboards, and me and my buddy are like in the top 3, or at least they were, or at least we were. I'm not sure if we still are, and I'm not sure if we still will be by the end of all this, but that just means that we've done all of our exercises. We've done all of our workouts so far. And that's something that apparently we can't, not everybody can say. I had heard from someone that like 60% of people who do this don't finish everything. And that was just my goal at the beginning of this, was just to be in that 40%. Just be in the 40% that actually finished. I don't even care if I don't get the discount for the next round or whatever. I don't intend to sign up for another round, at least not yet. I don't plan on doing a back-to-back, but we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. But regardless of me not wanting that discount, I'm still hoping that we get it because I know my buddy wants it. So I'm still going to keep working really hard. I'm not going to skip anything just because I don't care about a discount. Regardless, everything went really well this week. Like I said, this was heavy week, so everything was a lot more difficult. We raised weight on everything. And I don't know, it was definitely more challenging, and that's what I was kind of looking for. In week 4, the 12-mile ruck was really difficult, but that was the most difficult part. And of course, it would be if you've never done it before, but I really wanted something that was a little bit more challenging, and raising weight was definitely more challenging. So I don't know what next week's going to be, but I've only got 1 week to go, and I'm going to kind of miss it, but I'm also going to be super relieved when it's over. I have spent like every spare moment doing this, it seems like. I get up at 4 in the morning, and then I'm working out by 4:30. Sometimes I'll work out from 4:30 to 6:30. I get up so early because I know that sometimes these workouts do take me 2 hours to do. It just takes everything out of me, and then I go to work. And I'm at work for 8 hours, and I come home and I eat dinner, and I'm in bed by like 7:30 or 8. So it'd be really nice to like have a bit of a life back. And I mean, today is Saturday. I got minimal chores done this morning, and then I did this exercise and then went rucking in the rain. And granted, it took me probably 2.5 hours with the ruck, something like that, which isn't that long. I mean, it is long, but like it's longer than it should have been. But upper body is just like my weakness. It's definitely my weakness. At first, I thought that it was going to be, I guess I've always thought that upper body was probably my weakness, but I didn't really realize how much of a weakness it was compared to everything else, especially compared to lower body. Like the lower body workouts, I definitely had to raise weight on them for them to be as much of a challenge as I felt like they should have been. And I feel like that's not a bad thing. It's definitely a good thing to challenge yourself once in a while. More than once in a while. I feel like the more you challenge yourself, the better person you are in general, in every aspect of your life. Read a book that's challenging, or, do an exercise that's challenging, or, think about yourself, mental health, emotional health, and physical health. Like anything that you do to challenge yourself is going to make yourself healthier. So I know. I'm going to be done with that for now. We're almost at 10 minutes, so I'm going to go. Sorry I don't have any exact numbers for you this week. I did do a pretty nice ruck with 50 pounds yesterday or the day before. I can't remember what day it was. And that was like, I think it was just over 16 minutes with 50 pounds, which is the shortest amount of time it's taken me with 50 pounds before. So that was one number that I'm really, really proud of. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or if there's anything you want me to address in next week's video, which is the last video of the HDT series that I'm going to be doing, at least this year. We'll see if I sign up next year and you know, I might sign up for a back-to-back. We'll see. I don't know. You know, I can't tell the future. We'll see how I feel at the end of all this. But I doubt that I'll be signing up for another one. So if there's anything specific that you want me to go over in the next video, the last video, please leave a comment letting me know. You got a week to do that. Thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon and get after it, bros. Go do the thing. Whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, as long as it's healthy, go do it. If it's read a book, if it's get a new job, if it's starting to work out, if whatever it is, if it's starting to go to church or starting to not go to church anymore, or whatever it is, if you want to start a club or if you want to go to a club, whatever it is, go do the thing. Go do the thing. Have a good week.